Hi everybody, Sanibonani, welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyazibuka ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese sizala sokhuluma ngawo lama shows. Siyaphinda futhi sikhuluma ngama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers ethu ala eMzansi. Listen you guys, the drama with Babe Sodumo and Mampintsha's family is just starting, okay? I have a feeling ukuthi this is going to be going on for a very, very long time, okay? We were also happy and impressed when Babe Sodumo made peace with Mampintsha's mom at the funeral. And of course, we're still going to discuss that in detail because some people are feeling like the peacemaking, the words that were said during the peacemaking are not really convincing, are not the right words that Babe Sodumo should have said if she really wanted peace between her and the mother. But we were impressed that at least those efforts were made and they hugged at the funeral. And everything went on peacefully. The burial went ahead peacefully. So at least they were able to show some maturity during the funeral and also like memorial service. Okay, so but yeah, they couldn't even wait, guys. It hasn't even been a week really since the funeral, and already there is a drama between Mampintsha's mom and Babe Sodumo. Okay, so Mampintsha's mom has some issues with the way that Babe Sodumo has been behaving after the passing of her son. And honestly, you guys, for me, I don't think that it's out of the ordinary that this mom will have an issue with what Babe Sodumo has been doing, okay? But I think my issue is more on the fact that Lo Mama Lona likes media. I don't understand why, if they had made peace at the funeral, why she wouldn't approach Babe Sodumo and they talk about what is happening. Why does she always need to tell the public what's happening in their relationship? If she's not happy with what Babe Sodumo is doing, couldn't she have told her directly that she's not happy? And also maybe she could have approached Babe Sodumo's family and then they address it as a family. Why does she always need to let the public know? Why does she need to do it publicly? So I feel like Lo Mama and I, in a way, we uyakuthanda ukubukwa, you know, and so it's hard for me to take her seriously. You know, is she really concerned as a mother, or naye nje ufuna attention nje yakhe? And also I do feel like Lo Mama has never really liked Babe Sodumo. So either way, noma ngabe Babe Sodumo wenzani, I don't feel like there's anything that Babe Sodumo could have done. There is no way that Babe Sodumo could have behaved that this mom would not have an issue with it. Sometimes when your mother-in-law doesn't like you, they don't like you, and no matter what you do, they're going to have an issue with it. But I feel like with this one, she might have valid points, but the addressing of the issue in the media is what I am not understanding. Why does she need to go to the media with it? Okay, so briefly did a short article on this just to state what Mampintsha's mom what her issues are with Babe's behavior, but also what the response of the public has been since she has stated that she has an issue with the way that Babe Sodumo has been behaving. So this article was written by Hilary Zikhota on the 5th of January 2023. Okay, Mampintsha's mom is furious with Babe Sodumo after their brief reconciliation. SA reacts. So much drama. Listen, this family has so much drama. If family yaga Gumede, let me not say yaga Maphumulo, because Maphumulo umama kaMampintsha and ubaba kaMampintsha are not married. So ubaba kaMampintsha wakamaphumela, umama kaMampintsha wakaGumede. So that Gumede family seems to like a lot of drama, okay? Just like Babe Sodumo likes drama. So it's a perfect combination, but maybe not really. I don't know, you guys. The tension is brewing between Mampintsha's mother and Babe Sodumo following their brief reconciliation. Mampintsha's mom said the way Babes has been conducting herself in public following her son's burial is disrespectful. South Africans shared their mixed reaction on social media after Babe's drama that is playing out for all to see. Okay. Mampintsha's mom Zabanguni Gumede shared her thoughts about Babe Sodumo taking gigs at clubs, drinking and partying so soon after her son's funeral. Zamanguni, or is Zamanguni? I said Zabanguni. Zamanguni spoke to Zimoja Lezintopa and bashed Gom Singer for not following traditional mourning customs. Okay, So this is how some of the people. Oh, this is what she says. Okay, firstly, she's not at home. She's gallivanting in the streets. She's drinking. She's partying. Number two, she's not wearing the traditional morning clothes. I guess she's supposed to wear those black, clothes. The daughter of a pastor is not following the rules. She is doing things her own way. Listen, one thing that my understanding of Bebso Dumo's family from this Melanes side is that they are born again, and my understanding of the people that are born again do not really follow that tradition of wearing ingubo ezimnyama after your partner dies. So I do understand Ubebso Dumo not wearing ingubo ezimnyama. Maybe she decided to follow what they follow, kubo kasimelane. Okay, so but then I do understand that maybe Kakumede, they expected her because she is now married, for her to wear lezi ngubo ezimnyama. But the confusion here is that should Ubebso Dumo follow what the Gumede family believes should be done when it comes to the tradition of mourning your husband, or should she follow the Mapumulo way of doing things? Because it is possible that the Mapumulo family does not have a problem with the Bebso Dumo not wearing the black clothes, but the Gumede family does. So which family is she supposed to respect, really? Because these are two different families. Even at the funeral, they seem to just be separated in terms of like they were not sitting together. It doesn't seem to me like the two families get along, the Gumedes and the Mapumulos. So what if the Mapumulos are okay with her not wearing black clothes, but then the Gumedes have an issue with it, And also this is something that could have been sorted out had Mampintsha maybe called the families together and addressed it with the family to say, we believe that this is what should happen, and then, come up with a solution together instead of going to the media. Okay. It says here, I am not, this is what she says further, I am not a traditional person myself, and I understand people heal differently and deal with grief in their own way, but this is not right. This is painful to watch. She is disrespecting my son in a way, okay? Zamangon also lashed out at Babsy's religious parents for failing to guide her about decent ways of grieving, okay? And these are the people's comments now, to just say what they feel about what Mampintsha is saying. It says here, I would never mourn a man who once clapped me live on Instagram. Okay, as we all know, there was that video that came out on Instagram when Ubebso Dumo set up her camera to show everybody how her late husband was so abusive to her. So this is what this one person is saying. And the other says, as if your son respected her foolish mother, there's a lot of that going around to say that Mampintsha did not respect Ubebso Dumo while he was alive, and just because now he has passed, it doesn't mean that now things have to be changed and we have to act like he was this respectful man that respected his wife. As it stands, you guys, Bebso Dumo has managed to get access to his phone, and apparently it's a lot of side chicks there on the phone. So the disrespect is right there on his phone. She can see it. So really, does she owe him any kind of respect after he passes just because now he is late? You guys, I don't know, but this is what people are saying, that he does not deserve any respect from Ubebso Dumo because he did not give any while he was alive. Okay. And then another person says, I agree with her. Bebso Dumo does not have manners. The way she handled the whole issue, she should have just filed for divorce while the guy is alive. Listen, I agree that some people, of course, look at what Ubebso Dumo is doing and they say this is not the right way of doing things. But for us to go back and say she should have filed for divorce, I mean, how is that going to help anybody? Because right now, Mampintsha has passed. I think it's better if people are going to advise her on what she can do now, instead of saying you should have done that. She can't do it now. It's too late for that. And then another person says, where was she when her son was busy with her dancers, meaning Bebso Dumo's dancers? To be a woman is something else. It's true, you guys, because honestly, it's hard to be a woman. because it's like a man can just do whatever. Imagine if Babes Odumo was the one that had passed away, okay? If Babes Odumo was the one that passed away, and then Mampintsha found out ukuthi Babes Odumo had a lot of men that she was dealing with on the side, and then Mampintsha just decides, I'm not gonna mourn my wife, I'm just gonna go on with my life like nothing happens. He wouldn't get as much judgment as Babes Odumo is getting right now. He wouldn't at all. In fact, he could marry someone a month later after the wife passes, which is what men do all the time, and they don't get judged. So it's very hard to be a woman, and you get judged differently. And it's like the society can't help but do that, okay? And then another person says, yo, so much drama in this family. I agree, this family is very dramatic. They have as much drama as Babes Odumo. And I mean, the sad thing about it is that this is umama lona umdala who is supposed to at least be offering guidance to Babes Odumo instead of attacking her in the media like everybody else is doing. So how is she going to respect anything that she says, okay? And then someone else says, mourning won't pay the bills. Leave Babes alone. After all, life goes on, and Babes needs to provide for herself and her son. At the end of the day, you guys, she does need to provide for her son. Of course, had it been me, I think I would have taken time, only because I don't think that physically, mentally, and otherwise I would have been able to handle everything immediately after the funeral. But I guess Upepsiana feels like she can, but I also would want to, like, as soon as possible get back to work so that I can provide for my child. So maybe people are feeling like she did it too soon, but the act of her providing for her son is not wrong because she needs the money. However, I mean, people can argue in terms of like how long was she supposed to wait for her to go back to work, okay? And then another one says, you want her to wear black and sit at home while her kids suffer. Those days are gone. Listen, one of my viewers commented something very interesting when she said, you know what, when it comes to somebody passing and the time that it takes to actually distribute their estates, it's not something that can happen within the space of a week. It's gonna take some time. So you will find that Babes Odumo doesn't have access to the money that Mampintsha had or was making at the time. So she actually does not have money. She does need to go out and work. So are we gonna say to this woman that she must sit at home for 3 months or for 12 months and not working? How is she gonna live if she does that? Okay, it's a valid question to ask, okay? And then another one says, Babes must work for her child. Tradition does not give her money. It does not, you guys, it does not give her money at all, you guys. I mean, I think the argument is always going to be ongoing, and at the end of the day, Babes Odumo is one person that seems like she does not care what people say. She's gonna do what she wants to do. My hopes are that she's doing okay internally, like emotionally, that she is coping. And yeah, you guys, but in terms of dealing with the mother-in-law, I think this is just the beginning. You know, there's a whole lot of drama that is going to come after this, because Loa Mama Lo, we are night drama. Let's just not forget that, okay? And I do wonder, you guys, because Loa Mama ngathi laba vela basishayela ngala enkambini ukuthi yena I wonder ukuthi njoba bekunyuye nje yena akayanga yini wayoshaya somewhere kamakhelwane njoba engafuna uBabes ukuthi aphume endlini, but ke not to be disrespectful or anything, but ngiyazibuza nje nayo ukuthi ever since the funeral yena has she been sitting in the house, has she not been drinking with her chomies? Those chomies zakhe bela nazo laphayana at the funeral parlor befuna ukubona umzimba kaMampintsha. I wonder, you guys. But anyway, you guys, that's all that I wanted to say on this issue. Please like the video before Upumegyona, and please tell me in the comment section what you think about this issue. And share it with your friends. Share the video with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginithanda kakhulu.